Oh,
Hi ho!
oh,
Hi
oh,
hi!
oh. Hello.
Hello, Ryoto! Hi hi! Alright,
How's it
so Ryoto,
going?
this is everybody. Everybody, this is Ryoto. I am a little snuffly. I was homesick today, so sorry for the possible sneezing. So, Ryoto, who are you on reality?
I'm everybody's favorite ducky on here. Uh, Menace to reality society. That's who I am.
Oh yeah, yeah, menace to
We all know this is true.
reality society. He is known for creating some very amazing avatars and models. Um, on the American international server. All right, so quick question. Do you consider yourself a VTuber?
Uh-huh. I do.
Okay.
The reason why is, I've been here almost as long as Maury and some of these other people who've been here since the international server started.
Mm-mm.
Um, we don't talk about why that I've been here this long. I don't have a lot of followers. We don't talk about that reason. But it's called spending too much money, and reality doesn't like when your
Oh yeah.
bank makes false fraud reports.
Wait. All right, so you've been here for a while then, if you're as old as when the international, like when it split
hmm
off. Um, what are some big differences that you've noticed since the international server like starting?
Back in, I'd say 2021, like late 2020, beginning of 2021. This app, the international side of the app, was a lot more eventful. There
Okay.
was, less drama going on, and everybody was here to have fun. And
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the big differences I've seen
Okay,
change in
okay.
the past, what, almost 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah, but so
What else?
all right, so you said that you're a
I miss
VTuber.
our old events. I miss our team events. I miss our team events. I remember back when I first started, back actually when I first started, I was really nervous. So
Uh-huh.
all I did was mute streams until I
Okay.
got a job where I was always allowed to be on my phone. So that's when I
Mm-hmm.
started talking and collabing more. But when I got home, it's because I live with my dad, and my dad, didn't approve of me being on my phone all the time.
Uh-huh.
So there was that. So that's when I would do my mute streams. But when I was at work, I could talk, and that's how I made my personality on here.
So what is this personality? This Ryoto. Is Ryoto like a lot of you? Is they are they a character, persona? Like what is the mix?
It is a mixture of persona and what was the other thing you said?
Like yourself? Character?
Yes, this
Okay.
is the version of me that I wish I looked like. To be honest, I wish I looked like this. But no, like everybody knows me for my, I don't know if I can swear. For my I don't give a crap attitude, but I still like you guys anyway.
I appreciate
But
the filter.
that's what everybody knows me for.
I
Yes,
appreciate the
of
filter.
course.
So you said that you consider yourself a VTuber. Are you familiar with the subculture that is VTubing in the streaming industry on like platforms like Twitch and YouTube?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Back when VTubing, I don't know when it took off during when COVID started, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it took off when COVID started. I was a heavy, and avid viewer of any of the Hollow Live streamers.
Okay. Okay.
Very heavy, very heavy viewer. But I think the one that inspired me to, after, I started watching them, I started seeing ads for reality on here on my phone
Okay.
all over my social media. I was like, So this
Do you
might be a
remember
great place to start.
Do you remember
Uh,
what ad it was? Like, was there any specific one that like stood out to you of like, oh yeah, this is what's going to help me?
no, because I was scrolling through Instagram, and sometimes the ads are videos, and some of them are
Mm-hmm.
pictures on
Yeah.
Instagram. This one was a still shot of like it was like the one that was like halfway. It was split diagonally down the middle, and it was
Okay.
like the closet on one side and the avatar on the
Oh.
other. And I was
Okay.
like, okay, this looks cool. I'm gonna give this a shot. So I downloaded it, and here we are,
Here we are after all
two
this
and a half
time.
years later.
Oi, oi, that's a long time. That's a long time. So, how do you use reality? You had mentioned that you do mute streams and then you got comfortable doing talking. Is that still the same type of content you do now, or has your content evolved as you've been here for almost 3 years?
Oh, my content has evolved tremendously. My content has evolved tremendously. Um, I feel like I can be more myself, and nobody's gonna judge me for it unless, they have, unless they're crybabies. But
Mm-hmm,
that's their prerogative. Uh, I don't tickle everybody's fancy, but hey, I'm not for everybody.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, do you think it's important that you stay true to yourself as a streamer, or do you think it's better to like pander to the masses?
I prefer to stay true to myself because at the end of the day, I don't care what anybody else thinks of me. You can hate me,
Okay.
you can love me. I don't care. I don't care at all. I am just
um,
here to have good vibes. That's all I'm here for.
all right, good vibes, good vibes. Um, oh, all right. So you had mentioned, that you had an account issue. Why did you come back to
Yes.
reality after having the account issue?
I came back. The account issue. I came back because I was like, I don't want to give up on this.
Mm-hmm.
They've done it to me 3 times. They've given me, the double charge. They ban hammer 3 times. So the third time I really was like, you know what? If it happens a third time, I'm just gonna not do it anymore.
Uh-huh.
And then I made it happen a third time. I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'll push through it. So
So
I
obviously there's
so I
something.
switched banks. I switched
Oh,
banks
you switched banks.
to a bank. I switched banks because it was starting to get on my nerves at this point. Um,
Oi, oi.
switch banks, and this one I made this account, and then well, actually no, the third one didn't get my third account didn't get the deletion
Uh-huh.
for double charges. Actually, the third one I was inactive for 6 months, and they got rid of the account.
Oh, okay, okay.
I heard that was a thing. If your account is inactive for 6 months, they'll take it off the app.
Mm, I don't
So
think
that's what I had
that
heard.
I've heard of that rumor, but I don't think there's anything in community guidelines or in the TOS that says that. That'd be interesting. I might have to look into that question. I
I
might
don't
have to look into
remember.
that. Um, all right, so obviously
Hmm.
there's something that caused you to keep coming back after all of these issues and like even going as far as changing your bank. What is it?
Yes. Um, Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry, I blanked out.
Why? Why did you keep coming back after having all of these issues? Why not
I
just
kept
pay
coming
for a
back
V2B
because
model?
I kept. Oh, don't trust me. I am paying for. Our dear friend Spicy is our favorite artist, and I have commissioned her to do my VTuber model.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on her to color it in. I'm waiting to get a PC set up and all this other stuff. But I kept making more friends on here every time I restarted or
Mm-hmm.
every
Mm-hmm.
time I had to make a new account. And I was like, and then I met Liv on my third account
Mm-hmm.
and supported her through her t-shirt event last year. Yes,
Okay.
last year, around the beginning of actually in March or April. I don't remember when it was. And then that's where I started even making more friends. Like I became friends with Liv's friends,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Kasuga's friends, and everybody.
Okay, okay. So it's because of the
And
community
I was like, you know
that
what?
is here, the people. That's why you kept coming
Yes,
back. Okay.
yes. Hmm.
So obviously you have some experience being on reality and you've tried a variety of content. What is advice that you'd give someone brand new, and what advice do you wish you had when you first started?
Ooh. Um, I know. I'm pretty sure everybody said this on the interview. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to, to stream. Just get out there. If you're a new person, just go scroll the newbie section and hop in to streams that have open collabs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mind you, some of those streams
They're
aren't,
scary. They're
uh,
scary.
yeah, scary. Yes, yes, very scary. Advice I would give myself now
Mm-hmm.
or back when I first started: make better avatars. There you go. Doesn't matter if you have nothing. Like if you're first starting out, I know some of these people are like 15, 16 who don't
Mm-hmm.
have jobs. You can make a good avatar with the default stuff,
Yes,
and then
yes,
you
preach.
create your content, and
And you develop the avatar with
you
your
can create your
fans.
content, and then yes, exactly. And once you build your fan base, if some of them are generous enough, they'll give you gotcha tickets and
Mm-hmm.
all this other
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and you can expand your avatar creation even more.
All right, so you're
Because
saying
I know it's
avatar
hard. It
creation is
sucks to be
important.
like, yes,
Okay.
yes, in my opinion, yes. Because what draws people into your stream is not only your title and your content, it's how your avatar looks. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you want to
And
look
I know.
presentable, even though you may not look presentable IRL at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're hiding behind a camera.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I know a couple other streamers have said that because it's the very first thing that people see is your profile picture before they even come into stream. They see your profile picture and they see your title. And so that's going to really influence who does come in and things like that. So yeah, image is kind of important, and that's why people put money into their VTuber models so that they are able to stand out in a crowd of other VTubers. Um, do you have any other experience being a content creator off of reality? So, like, have you done TikToks? Have you done YouTube, Twitch? Have you done like blogging? Anything of creation outside of
The
reality?
streaming my video games, the streaming my video games on Twitch from my PS5 count, even though I don't
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, that's fine. You're still
Yeah, so
creating
I
content.
stream games on my PS5s to Twitch.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think your experience of being on Twitch has helped you any, like, at all coming to reality, or do you think the reverse, that reality has helped you stream on Twitch?
It's the reverse.
Okay.
Reality has helped me tremendously with streaming on Twitch because when I first started, I was nervous and I was like, oh God, I don't do good in front of like talking in front of people,
Mm,
especially over the internet. And then I just became more comfortable doing it. And then I started doing Twitch streams where I didn't talk. And then sometime now I'll do some where I plug my headset in and chat if anybody comes in.
mm, mm. All right.
Yep.
So it taught you how to interact with others and make you feel more comfortable being in a stream with people that you don't know. Um, ooh, okay, okay. So reality has a whole bunch of events. Are there any events, anything that you'd like to try on reality that you just haven't done yet?
My first ever competitive event was the badge event,
Hmm.
and I won that twice. I won one for you. I don't know if I should be saying that, but
I mean, it was the event I was hosting, but you were the one that did the event for the badge. That's perfectly fine.
yeah, yes, yeah, okay. As long as we don't get in trouble for that, then I'm fine. And then
No,
I
no, it
won
was you streaming.
the one I did for my own badge.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The one I did for my own badge. My duck pronoun badge. Um, um, hey, listen, that was a great idea. I don't know if anybody could get any more creative than that. But
Hi, hi, hi.
but there was I may or may not give the sticker event or the t-shirt event a try in the future, just not right now.
Okay, okay.
Not right now.
No, I get that. So
Those are the two
what's
scariest events to be in.
they are very scary events for people who are not used to like the event grind. So
And
why
now
haven't
that the
you?
events are region locked, it makes it
Mhm.
even scarier.
Why didn't you participate before
Why
in
haven't
the bigger events? Yeah.
uh because I was a smaller streamer and I knew I wasn't and I didn't have the support I do now.
Okay, okay. So what would your suggestion be then if someone was a smaller streamer and they wanted to try one of these bigger events?
Actually, technically I was a smaller streamer when I did my own badge event.
Yeah.
I won that at 500 followers,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. And I think the top three, it was me, I believe it was me, Kasuga, and Sean that
Mm.
won that time around. What advice I would give? Um, just dive into the deep end and
Just
see
jump
where it
in.
takes you. Because honestly, that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I jumped in for my duck badge. I just jumped in. I was like, you know what, screw it. Let me see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you're just saying don't let the voices inside your head stop you from doing what you want to do. Just take the leap.
Exactly. Don't let your intrusive thoughts win unless you're a gotcha addict like the two of us here.
Gotcha addict. Me? A gotcha addict? No. No.
I
It's a lie. um, so then my other
have no idea
question.
what you're talking about, she
Yeah, right,
said.
right, right. So you mentioned the gotcha, and obviously we both have an issue saying no to the bear. Um, do you have any advice about gotcha? Like, do you think it's worth doing? Do you think, some people are like, oh, I only pull on discount, or I only do it like X amount. Like, what's your opinion on the gotcha?
I think it's worth, I think it's totally worth doing if you can afford it. Let's be honest. Um, and yeah, getting gotcha tickets is great.
Mm.
It's a great way to do that too. Yeah, but I just don't have time to sit around in my stream and wait for somebody to drop a gotcha ticket in my face. Like, I need this now. So,
Right now, no questions asked. Give it to me. Um,
yeah, no questions asked.
but so,
You know
so
what sucks about it is I got my whole card number memorized, so I
oh
don't
yeah,
have to
no,
pull it out.
exactly.
Because you have to input it manually unless you save it on the
Uh-huh,
website. Because I don't know if
uh-huh.
you're like me and you buy coins on the website.
I buy off the website all the time. I highly recommend anybody who is buying coins and they're buying them in bulk, buy them off the site. There's been a lot of sales been going on the website, and you get an additional, I believe it's 10%, is what you get if you buy from the web.
Yeah.
It's just standard.
And
Um,
let me give them advice. If you're getting coins off the website and you don't want to spend $400 on the most expensive
it's
coin
more than
pack,
$400. It
you can
says
get
it's
60
$400.
pulls. No, not for me. It doesn't tax
With
me. It's literally what it says it is when it gets charged to my bank.
oh,
79.99 or 159.99. Yep, I don't get taxed.
why don't you get taxed?
The reality, don't take that to heart. Don't change that. Don't start charging me tax on my website coins, please.
Why aren't you paying tax?
Um,
I'm not very concerned.
but because I live in Texas,
Oh. Oh.
we don't have state tax. I don't know if the payments region locked or localized to where you live or not.
Yeah, yeah.
But For me, it's I can
Oh, oh,
check
I
for you
lost
right
you.
now. I'll go to my
I
bank.
lost you.
'Cause hold
Oh,
on,
because you're checking
hold on,
something.
hold
Alright,
on,
alright,
hold
check it,
on.
check it, check it. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, because I know I get taxed
Yep.
when I buy the 399. It's not
I don't get taxed.
399.
Mine's mine's 79.99.
Okay. Okay, so
As
yeah, it has to
that's
be
the
region.
13,000 coins.
Yeah.
Yep. But let me advice for any of you who decide to buy coins in bulk off the website. If you go for the $160 one, that
Yep.
guarantees you 60 pulls.
Yep. Yeah, that is the one I prefer. I prefer that and the
It guarantees you six
79.99.
spin pulls.
Yeah. Well, if you're pulling at
Yes.
discount, if you're pulling at
Don't
discount, you
lie
get
for.
that.
Don't lie to me, Forby. I know you bought the $400 coin packs before.
Oh, I have
I know
multiple
you have.
times.
You can't
I
hide that from me.
It's not.
Okay,
It's
so
not
so you
hiding.
know in April when I
Yeah.
was doing my duck badge, I think um that's when I got my tax refund back,
Yep,
about
yep, yep.
over $3,000 in taxes back. Let me tell you, I bought two $400 coin
Oh yeah,
packs.
no, no. I have definitely bought
And
multiple in one sitting. I have easily spent over $1,000 in one sitting, getting my coins. Thank
of
you.
course, so have I. So have I. There's
Yeah.
been one time where I've had like when I used to save my money, well, I
Hmm,
still do,
hmm.
but I don't save it as much now. Um, I would go through my entire one of my entire work paychecks just buying coins and
Hmm,
pulling
hmm.
gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't get the stuff I want. So
Exactly. I'm just gonna keep going until I do. So don't be like us. Message,
you were
message for
there for
everyone.
one of my
Don't.
streams when I was kept on
Oh
pulling.
yeah, I
When the circus
know.
gotcha came out, you were
Hmm.
there.
I was there. I was there, and you just kept going. You literally got everything in the gotcha.
What was that? Over 400 pulls? I think
Yep,
you were the one who was counting. I
I
pulled over
was.
400 times.
You pulled over 400 times on that gotcha. Um, Again, don't be like us. Don't be like us. We are not
Yeah,
role
don't be like
models
us.
in that
Save your money,
regard.
guys.
Save your money.
If you
Um,
only spend your money on coins and gotcha if you can afford it.
yeah,
Don't be like us.
yeah. Well, I mean, we can afford it though. So,
Exactly.
anywho, anywho, um, so yeah, I would definitely. That's my recommendation. I believe that's your recommendation too. At the end of the day, if you're going to buy coins, both for gotcha or for gifting, the website is the better bet because you do get a better deal. And they've been running a coin sale almost weekly on the gotcha. They just had a major gotcha sale, like not a gotcha sale, a ticket sale. Not no. Wrong words. Coin sale. They just had a big coin sale for the anniversary where it really was stupid if you were
Could you
buying them
imagine
from
if we
the
could buy
app.
gotcha tickets? You know how cool that would be if we could buy gotcha
Okay,
tickets?
okay, but okay, so here's the thing. Someone offered me tickets. They're like, I'm selling my tickets. I have 30 tickets for sale, $3 a piece. And I was like,
That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Why are
oh,
you offering for a whale to buy
because I
tickets?
like
No.
tickets.